I was like, hold on, let me see that. I was like, what?
Hey, how you doing, everyone? Welcome. You guys are being weird.
But I mean, E3, it was my first one, and I was with my boys from up here who you know would be on this channel with me, and man, I had a blast being it being my first one. How many you've been? Many times, just overall.
Well, you know, it's funny that you say I've been many times because I remember trying to get in for so long.
Oh yeah.
And then because in the sense of like the child in me was like,
yeah,
I gotta go.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And I have technically probably been going for now, like a decade. That's pretty long.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
But I remember when I wasn't allowed in. I remember not even wasn't allowed. I wasn't a part of the industry because I wanted to go so bad when I was in high school that a friend of mine's mom who worked for Fox, she had gotten a pass for E3 from a friend who worked with her, and she said, he has a pass. He's not going for the last 2 days. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah. Mind you, this is a funny story too. I got the pass. I went to E3. I was 15 years old. I think I got dropped off by like a taxi cab. They still had them back in the day. And it wasn't an Uber. It wasn't a Lyft. And I went around both halls, I think. I went South and West Hall. And I'm dressed like a freaking 2006 rapper. I have like extremely baggy pants on. I think I was wearing Vocal, which is made by Nelly.
Nelly, yeah. Shout out to Nelly.
Shout out to St. Louis. And I remember this game 25 to Life was really popular back then. Man, this is a long time ago, 05. But here's the thing. I went into one hall, went all around the hall, enjoyed myself, did my thing. Cool. I went back. I had gone to the one that had the bigger console company. So Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation. This is probably PS3. I don't even know if PS3 was out there. I don't know. It was 360 and PS3 were out. And what was the Wii? The Wii wasn't out though. This is such a weird thing to even remember now. But Xbox, Microsoft, PlayStation, Nintendo, they were there. I had already gone in that hall for a little bit. I didn't see much I wanted to check out. So then I left, went to the other hall, had a ball, came back, and security got in my ass.
Oh, man.
They stopped me at the door, and they were like, they looked at me. Mind you, I'm holding so much like swag, merch.
Right.
Like I'm obviously someone who's been around the conference hall. Like, stop playing me.
All right.
And the dude stopped me at the door, and he was like, hey, hold on a minute. He pulled up my thing, and my man's was like, he's like, where's your ID? He's like, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I left my ID in the car. He was like, what's your name? I forgot the name on my pass.
No.
And it's I know it now.
Yeah, he's like looking at it. He's like, are you sure you're Doug Jenkins, CEO of NBC Universal? I don't know.
Yeah, right. And mind you, this is E3 back in the day where they would actually, I think, on your passes, instead of just showing your name and who you're affiliated with, they used to have like little watermarks of the company. So there's like a 20th Century Fox thing on it.
Yeah.
And the name on it was Duncan Plexico. That was the name. I thought the last name was almost made up the way that he made it. I was like, he said Duncan Plexico, really? I was like, hold on, let me see that. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Man, and then he kicked me out, and I was hot. I was like, oh no.
See, but back then you couldn't really go as a fan, right? Like it was just media.
It was just industry.
And now
it was strictly industry.
Last year was my first experience where it's not even a trade show anymore. It's just like it's Comic-Con for video games, which is good and bad. You know, it's cool to like walk in and like get to see the booths and like see the fanfare, but also like I'm waiting in line for 2 hours to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I don't need to wait for that game, really?
Nobody wants to do that. And
you know,
I don't know. I don't know if it was last year or was it the year before when they started that? It was the year before. Last year, 2019. It's 2018.
2018.
2018 was a bitch. That was really.
and
difficult to go through. Yeah.
And I had an industry pass because the company I was working for going to the show didn't realize there was a difference between industry and the media pass. So we didn't get anything but like the first 2 days got to go in like 2 hours early. And I was like, yo, this is not gonna be enough if you want me to be covering this event. I'm gonna be waiting in line for shit just like everybody else.